Okay, what's up guys? Today's video is going to be a Q&A. I've had a pretty long day. I ended up going um, to like the next town over, um, and I ended up unloading like multiple trailers, loading trailers, setting up for like a yard sale like 8 in the morning, like totally exhausting. Like I've been up since like 5 in the morning unloading and unloading trailers for the yard sale. And I'll probably ride tomorrow. I didn't really feel like riding today, so I ended up doing Q&A video. I went on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a video. I told you guys to comment and ask questions, and I mean I'm pretty happy with the turnout that it got. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, just go ahead and follow me on Instagram at bmxlifestyle_209. I'll probably have a link in the description if you don't want to type it in. But yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you can comment, and yeah, let's go to the first question. Okay, so the first question is, what's your favorite color? My favorite color would probably have to be green. It's like really close between like green and red. Okay, second question. How many tricks can you do on your bike? Hold on, give me a minute. 180, 360, 180, full cab, manual 180, crank flip. I'm thinking around like 12. Off the top of my head real quick, I've counted 12 so far. So I'm thinking it's probably around like maybe 12, 15 to 20 maximum maybe. But yeah, that's probably about it. That's really just flat. I'm not really much of like a park rider. Well, I think tabletops count as a trick, right? Yeah. So yeah, probably around 15 or so. Next question. If you could choose between all of Bill Gates' money or having a dream bike, what brand would you get? Well, I mean, if I had to choose between on this hand Bill Gates' money and a dream bike, I mean, it's like with Bill Gates' money, I can build like fucking 15 rows, like going down the street full of like my dream bike, you know, because I Bill Gates is probably one of like the richest people in the world. So like I'm taking Bill Gates' money. I'm building like a whole fortress of like a whole huge warehouse of like dream bikes instead of like having that one dream bike. But if I did have a dream bike, I really love I love Shadow bars. I was at a bike shop just yesterday. I was looking at DKs that I really liked. I was also looking at Subrosa cranks and Shadow forks, and I love Shadow and Subrosa. Those are like they are amazing. The forks were like 150, and then I think the Subrosa cranks were somewhere between like 150 to 200. I can't remember the exact price. I was also looking at Federal bikes, and because I kind of like them too. I'm not exactly sure on like what my exact dream bike would be. It would probably consist of like some of those, just because those are like my favorite. Okay. What got you into BMX? Next question. What got me into BMX? Basically, just growing up. Since I was little, I always rode like bikes. Not always like pro like $500 bikes or something like that, but just like a Huffy or a Mongoose, you know, like those. Basically, started me on my way. I would just ride around with my friends, and then we ended up starting to do stuff. This was like 4th and 5th grade. Like I was a little kid. I was probably like maybe 10 or 11, just just riding at the park, And then we started to do wheelies, and then those turned into manuals, which turned into bunny hops, which turned into like 180s. Like I remember being in like 6th grade doing 180s, and like 7th grade doing like 180s and fakies and 360 taps and everything. That basically just started off me riding with my friends and growing up. That's like a huge part of it. Next question. Do you skateboard as well or not? I mean, I ride with skateboarders, but like the only thing I can really do on a skateboard is probably ollie. Don't laugh at me. This is like the saddest part ever. Like, okay, back in middle school, I actually started like riding scooters too, cause like we totally switched to scooters, like, cause I remember Walmart was having like a sale on scooters, like pro scooters. They're like $20 opposed to like the ones they had at like somewhere else for like $200-300, you know, like some money. And I ended up learning like so many things on scooters. Like I remember I learned 180s, 360s. I could probably 540 flat, like just hopping 540 on a scooter. I remember I learned bar spins, double bars, tail whips, double tail whips, bar spin to bar spin to stall, stall to 180, 180 stall, 180 bar off, double whip. If I didn't say that. Can't triple whip flat anyway. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, I basically learned like so much shit like for scooters. I know it's sad because like I don't know, not a lot of people ride scooters. But yeah, I ended up learning those. I owned a scooter for I think about a year, and I mean it wasn't that bad. I just think like bikes, in my opinion, are like my favorite opposed to like scooters or skateboards or something. Just because like skateboards, in my opinion, are hard. Like I can barely even ride a skateboard. Okay. Next question. How has BMX changed your life? BMX has changed my life a lot. It's like doing and riding BMX like to where you're putting like 100% effort like every single time just puts you in like an amazing physical condition. I mean, yeah, you're probably gonna get like bruises on your legs, and you're probably gonna get like cuts or whatever when you fall. But I mean, it also builds up a lot of stamina, which is actually pretty good. I've been riding for a couple years, and I mean, when I'm in the gym, and I don't really go to the gym like that much. I probably only weigh like 160 pounds, right? But when I'm doing like back squats, just like with the bar, you know, I mean, I'm doing like 245s on like each side, and I'm only like 160 pounds. I mean, I think my max was like 200 something. It was like 220 something or something like that. Like no joke. Like that was my max for like back squats. For bench, it's only like 160. So basically around like my weight. Okay. What's the next question? What was your first bicycle? My first bicycle? Let's see. My first bicycle was a little Huffy that I got when I was like maybe like 5 or 6 or so. Like wasn't like that old, but I wasn't like that young. Like I remember back when I lived in like some really ghetto apartments. Like I remember like my dad and my aunt just showing up with like this really nice Huffy, and that basically kind of started it all. So yeah, that's all the questions I've got so far. If you have any more questions, I'll probably be doing more Q&As depending on like if you guys liked them or not. So if you want to be there for the next one and just ask some questions, just go onto my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. And when I post a picture, just comment anything you want to know. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, just like it and subscribe if you want to see more. And just comment if you want to tell me like any like tips or how like if you enjoyed the video. I mean, I hope you did. But be sure to follow me on Instagram, and I hope you guys subscribe for more biking videos, and I hope you have a great day. Alright, later guys.